is going to find the success. The other two are really just the setup.
Such a unique matchup between the Oni Warriors and the Eldritch Hounds. Can the Warriors continue their role? Can the Eldritch Hounds start a role for themselves? We'll find out. Game 1 with J-Mac and Trelly.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dave and Gore on the desk. And it's J-Mac, it's Trelly for game number 1 between the Oni Warriors and the Eldritch Hounds. Doug spectating for us as the Warriors were playing. Adapting was camping, SOT. At one point, 0-3 in game number 3. Died a couple of times in games 1 and 2. Similar to how Ducky's trying to get some kills on SOT here. First blood, though, goes to Oath up against Pagon in the mid. Stunned by SOT is the only reason he lives up against Ducky. That driving strike just a second off of cooldown.
Dueling like this, when you see a Sylvanas, you don't expect too much fighting. You expect a lot of sustain. As SOT is going to go stealth out. Does get the kiss off, though.
Oh, and that is just a turnaround death now. Ducky credited to the kill, but all the setup there for Oath, taunting him out of that stun. SOT is getting the camp treatment again. It's what we saw yesterday whenever he was facing up against Adaptive.
That's kind of what I'm looking for.
Apologies on the day. We're getting a quick peripheral swapped out for one of our players. We should be jumping ourselves right back into the game here in just a moment. We should be able to jump right back into the action. And the anticipation now, Trelly. Does Ducky go down? SOT needs 2 autos, but he had the splash after. Oath makes it a 1-for-1 trade to get at least a little bit of extra benefit there, but Sot does manage to claim the kill against Ducky, and Oath trades it back out.
And that's what I was expecting to happen, right? Ducky has to do enough and actually jumps in here. Oath doesn't realize where the rest of the team is.
Panitom gets stunned by Coast, able to dash away, but that's going to be a force out of the jungler. No beats for him. Now Pagon under fire by Benny Q. A dash in. Ultimate, not enough damage. Benny Q going to get yanked back in, but Oath will dash through. Finds one, finds the taunt for the double. Oath is popping off for the Eldritch Hounds. Benny Q so close to a kill. Oath will go down as well. It is carnage across the map, Trelly.
I mean, Oath comes up huge there. Benny Q really wants that solo. You're essentially just sitting there, and you don't have the Aegis, and you just get absolutely one-shot. It's never fun. Ducky's about to figure out if it's fun or not. He's got a lot of CC to deal with.
Fast speeds and an ultimate, but a taunt back in. Ducky is good as dead to the 3-stack of the Oni Warriors. And what will the response of the Eldritch Hounds be? It was pressure to the left lane. Netroid so far back in lane because find these cheeky picks, and they go immediately for an objective. Oni Warrior, only Coast is here to try and stop this one. Will fire out the ultimate, does not take it away. The Oni Warriors get the Fury, ult for Benny. Just not enough damage on a Netroid. Double taunt from Jake. Might be the last thing that he gets to do. If one pull goes through, one root in place, or just one push against the wall, Ducky will knock down the support. But it's the Oni Fury for the Oni Warriors.
I mean, I understand that Atlas ult doesn't do much here. I was going to say to go for the objective, but it looks like to try and kill Oath is the call.
Oath able to dash away from the stun. Panitom goes in with the ultimate, but Ducky finds a knockback at the same time and a double push once more. Ducky saves Oath's life this time. Jake goes in, finds the taunt. Quick dash out by Oath. Ducky may be the sacrificial lamb for the squad once more. Teleports away with Panitom, who drops them and gets credit for that kill. Now, the Oni Warriors, a man up, can start up, or maybe at least have already taken that Pyromancer. Oni Warriors gotta know at this point, if this team is getting aggressive, they want to play for an objective.
They do, as Jake taunts in, Benny Q and Quig, and here comes Netroid on the wraparound. Beautiful ultimate.
Finds 3 with it. Oath caught in the middle of 4 and dead before he can even jump away from them. SOT, credit to the kill. 3-2 and 2 now on the solo lane. Morgan and the Oni likely will not want to step up. Benny Q's got ult, does not do an immense amount of damage, but can steal. Typhoon charged up. The Oni Warriors get the fire. Typhoon, it's 3 in the backline. Ducky pushes Pagon away as Vaporous Coast is trying to fight off against the Horde. Pagon thrown against the wall. SOT takes out Oath, but Benny Q finally gets the payload he's been looking for. Double kill for Panitom, and SOT gets a killing spree of his own. Netroid takes down Quig. It is a 4-for-1 trade. Only Benny left alive on the Hounds.
I mean, when you see Pagon that deep in a team fight, you assume it's not going well for the Oni Warriors, right? You're like, wait, what's a Merlin doing that deep in the backline? Unfortunately for Benny Q, does get caught out by Sot. Lazy back it under Phoenix, pre-beads on that pull, and Sot's able to get the full-on deicide. Right side tier 2 definitely dropping. They've got minions. Pagon, it's just too difficult. So Oath is, he's only a CC bot now. That's all he can do.
Ducky taunts it back. Awesome Jake picked up by Benny Q, thrown back under the tower, nearly goes down, and the ultimate from Oath will seal the deal. Typhoon does not connect. Ducky dashes back in only to die in an instant afterwards. Questionable decision by the solo of the Hounds. The Phoenix has been defended, but I don't think Ducky needed to give up.
Technically a Guardian. They've got that CC for a reason. And it looks like Panitom's looking for Coast.
Will be stunned away by Coast to dive in. Now it's 2v3. Knockup
Oh
only going to land
goodness.
there, but Panitom's got so much damage. Vapor's Coast will fall down. If both Panitom and Jake will get out. But it sets up for the Oni Warriors. You got a lot of damage on the opposite side of the map. Fire Giant should go on all 5 unless Jake sacrifices his life for this one. 3-man chase to the Hounds. You got to get something here. If you've invested this many bodies to the left side, you got to find one pick. It's going to be onto Awesome Jake. Knockup is good. Panitom did not go back to base, questionably, but can now rejoin.
Where's the Siege at now? Seems like they're switching over to mid lane, but Awesome Jake, you don't have beads.
He gets pulled back into the Phoenix again. Does have dash to get away. Is trying to juke to find an opening through, but to the backline goes Panitom up against Ducky. Typhoon channeled, and Typhoon
Beautiful
good.
ultimate.
Panitom finds a double kill, caught out Coast, and now Oath has been left alone as well. Jake will take it with the taunt. SOT to the backline with a Typhoon of his own, sets up for Pagon, and the Oni Warriors with only BennyQ still left standing. The Oni Warriors will march into the throne room. They'll take down the Titan in game number 1 for their squad.
And they're going to have to play with their food a bit. BennyQ with a huge pull is not going to be able to find a kill.
What?
He does pull
Psych.
Jake in the fountain. I was
got
going
one.
to say.
He walked in, and I was like, Pagon's going to be a 2-0 today. And he said, I don't know. I've been really liking the viewership that my POV stream has been getting. I might want to bump it to 3. We'll see if the viewership wins the day or if the Oni Warriors grab themselves a 2-0 in Game 2 with J-Mac and Trelly.
Thank you so much, Dave and Gore. Game number 2 between the Warriors and the Hounds kicks off right now. It's J-Mac, Trelly, and Doug.
And really get some of those Butcher Blade auto attacks off. So I imagine that's probably not going to be the call. And Pagon once again forced to beads.
Oath dives under tower. Doesn't matter that the beads are there. It's first blood for Oath. BennyQ now on the run. Jump in by Panitom. One more auto is needed to get the kill, and he'll make it. A 1-for-1, but now how will the jungler 1v1 square up? Oath has dash. Panitom eats a minion for himself. He just spits up everything he ate plus more. Just
You might have to cast it right now.
launches his bowels out at Quig,
There it
just
is.
like now. Netroid, credit to the kill, but the setup for Panitom still has those Conal autos to fight up against Oath. Will eat one of the children he just threw back up. To me, that's the grossest part of it. It's not just the spit up of the ultimate, it's eating the child after, eating the minion afterwards. Panitom, though, that's his luxury of being a Baka, can jump right over that wall to escape.
Yeah, he's got
14 gold between the two teams, 51 experience. Dead even here at 5 minutes, but not for lack of trying for both teams. Panitom has been getting very active across the map. Sod,
Ooh.
one swing away. Panitom,
Blink?
he's got
There it
Blink,
is.
he's got Auto, and that is a 2-0-1 Baka.
I really thought the one tick of Pillar of Agony might do it, but the blink from Panitom was able to confirm not going to be easy.
Stun from Ducky's ultimate. Oath uses his own, does not have the dash, finds the fear on one, but Ducky was just standing by leisurely waiting with the Tallow Assault.
So easy.
Kill onto SOT, it's just as easy as that. Just stand there, flushes of death, and look at all the little minions still chasing Coast out under the tower. He's low in HP, walking back up to try and defend his purple. Benny's stunned out of his dash, rooted by Awesome Jake, the ultimate from the Terra as well, but Panitom
Ducky's
goes
here.
down because Ducky teleported to the action. Now Jake will go down to Vaporish Coast, who was still standing by all the while. And the Eldritch Hounds punishing the Oni Warriors for their overstepping at the tier 2. Now Gold Fury.
Got plenty of damage, but it's just the Nemesis shield becomes scary. You're going for that blue amendment, and look at this damage. Has to use the Regurgitate defensively, and here comes Ducky, just ulting onto SOT. They don't have the damage to dive this tower, but they're gonna try.
They're gonna go for Panitom, probably a blink was there. Oath finds a huge crit on Assad under tower, and will chase out Panitom. 1 kill on the right side, 1 kill in the mid as BennyQ. Instead, the Hounds, they'll start up the Primal Fury. Oni Warriors on the way. It's a 5-strong stacking. Pillar of Agony catches out 3. Quick cleanse by Quick gets them out. Primal Fury still up for battle, but Ducky finds 2 in the back line with the stun. Now go to the back as well. Dashes through. Panitom gets a heal. Bomb stun hits Netroid, and dashed by BennyQ. and Jake is all by himself. Will go down to Coast and Oath on the left side. It's the only casualty of the fight, but the Primal Fury still up for grabs for the Hounds.
Hounds should be able to grab this one for free. The rest of the Warriors are actually hunting Panitom. This should be a 1v1.
Dash or a blink over, ultimate from Panitom to try and slow things down. A beads from Panitom, but where is his jump? Did he just not have it available to get over the wall? Oath finds a solo kill up against Panitom, and now it simplifies the game a bit for the Hounds. It's 45 seconds till Panitom's back up.
Yeah, it's a 1v1. You're never going to win. That shield, as long as it eats 1 or 2 auto attacks, that's absolute free. At the very least, Oath is over in right lane, and it's up to the Warriors to try and keep this Phoenix alive, but it's burning quick.
He's got to dash away from the tornado. Initiation and CC immunity available to the Hades. Jake finds 3 on the route. Panitom goes to the backline, tries to fight in a crit battle, but he ends up taking down 1. Sot picks up an extra 1. It's 3 down for the Eldritch Hounds, and everything is turned sideways now. It's Quig and Ducky on the run. It's only the frontliners left alive, but this is a long, long kill to Quig. Meanwhile, Ducky able to make it back out, but because of the state of the base of the Oni Warriors, and have now have that confidence to step up to the fire. This is the first time the Warriors have stepped up to defend this one. But SOT, bomb stun is there. Ducky will just bat away at the health, and BennyQ will drop the last of it with an extra bomb. Eldritch Hounds find a big pick on SOT. Now 55 seconds until he's back up. The left side bird respawns. The left side bird falls to the ashes once more. Another bomb onto Netroid and Jake. Another one. 700 damage from BennyQ from a single one. SOT locks in 3, and he's doing a lot of damage back. Quig has fallen, and so has Coast. The Eldritch Hounds are just sticking around for way too long. Could BennyQ find the kill he's looking for? Pagon goes down to the burn of Benny, but Netroid has found the double kill. Oath and Ducky still alive. But the Hounds, Charlie, it just feels like they're staying too long on these sieges.
And what can the Oni Warriors get in the meantime? They have 3 Phoenixes.
All relics available besides Ducky's teleport. Oath versus Panitom and Sot, a quick dive out. Oath can't get the blink off. It's a 2 versus 1 that goes for the Oni Warriors. Right side Phoenix again will fall down. The Eldritch Hounds have been slowed once more by the Warriors. They still get the bird.
Bad for them. But Panitom doesn't seem to make the rotation over, and they're trying to find a fight here.
Awesome Jake finds a route on 2, tries to keep the fight going, but the bombs are raining through to the back line. Jake is being crit by Vapor's Coast. Dark Portal off the mark. Sot finds one in the old. Panitom wrapping around. He's got ultimate back. Vapor's Coast is going down. Quig is gone too. That's 3 out of the fight. Make that 4. Panitom has gone massive in this fight. It is 4 down for the Hounds. Only Oath and Ducky still alive, who will now have to defend against the weight of the Oni Warriors.
Oath does have blink, though. He's got plenty of damage. He could just one-shot a few of these targets. There's one, and he's able to get stunned. He's dead. I thought maybe he could dash out, but awesome Jake is not asleep at the wheel. He gets the clutch stun and stops that in its tracks.
Netroid confused as to what he had just witnessed, but this is a very slow Phoenix for the Oni Warriors. Once the minions finally get there, it's much faster paced. It's Ducky versus 3. Does he have enough to stop here? That's 20 seconds until Quig and Coast are back up. Netroid walks right in. Ducky up on the cavalry. Netroid will dash away. It is all up to Ducky against the wall because SOT has come back through. The Oni Warriors in one fell swoop, thanks to the help of SOT, of Panitom, and of Jake. They turn that back around.